now we gotta talk about the defensive side of the ball. So last year we had an offensive and a defensive rookie of the year, CJ Stroud and Will Anderson. So AJ, who do you have as a rookie defensive player of the year?
You ready for this, Joe?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Quinyon
Oh
Mitchell.
my gosh.
That is my rookie of the year. Listen, they're gonna use the boy all over the field. He's gonna play some outside. He's gonna play some inside. They already said he's gonna play 100% of the defensive snaps. The opportunities for him to go crazy, they will be there. I expect him to have a fantastic season. Not to mention, I think the defensive line will be improved this year. You got some young guys up front. We understand the young guys up front got to step up and have a big time year. But if they step up and have a big time year, sack the quarterback a couple times, get him a little nervous back there, Quinyon jumping routes, Quinyon getting interceptions, Quinyon pick six. I can see
Oh,
it. I can see it. Now, maybe that's the Eagle fandom coming in. And to be honest with you, I had to reel some of these predictions back a touch. Just a touch. I'm like, bro, I don't want to have Eagles at every single, you know what I mean? I want to do that. But rookie of the year, defensive rookie, I can see it. I can see him taking off and having a very successful season because he's going to have the opportunities. He's going to be all over the field. And so I see Quinyon having a successful rookie campaign and winning this award.
okay. Is he gonna be guarding the number one player? Like, is he gonna be following the number one guy like Sauce Gardner did?
Following? No, because we got
Is he,
Slay for that.
how about
But
this?
I
Is he
think,
gonna match up with the number
is
one
he
guy?
going to what? Is he going to
Match
what?
up with the number one guy? Is he gonna match up with him?
He going to see a lot of guys like CD Lamb. He's going to see a lot of guys like Cooper Kupp, those guys that move into the slot. God forbid an injury, he's going to be on the outside. He's going to see some guys. And I think the way he'll be used in his defense coming off the edge, blitzing and things of that nature, he's going to get a few sacks. I think he's going to get a few interceptions. Like, you're going to feel his presence game to game. I think he will feel his presence on the defensive side of the ball game to game. And I think he'll be the best defensive rookie. I thought about Verse. I thought about the boy that the Vikings just drafted too, because I think he's going to have a very good rookie season as well.
He's not
But
even starting on the depth chart.
He gonna get a lot of opportunities though. He's gonna get a lot of opportunities. But I think Quinyon gonna be on that field so much. We gonna see so much of him. He's gonna make a lot of big time plays this year. I'm counting on it. Counting on it. He's gonna make a lot of big time plays this year for a secondary that was not good last year.
Now,
I see him being very good this year.
My pushback on Q Mitch is if he's not on the number one guy, so he's winning it because he's locking down the number one guy like Sauce won it, he would have to have a Deron Bland type year, which I don't see happening.
Maybe
he'll have to like break a rookie record. He did have 5 interceptions in 2022 in college, but outside of that, he only had 1 interception in 3 years. So he's not really known for a high turnover guy. But let me give you my person. Defensive rookie of the year. This was tough, but I got Byron Murphy the second from the Seahawks. All right, Byron Murphy the second. Let me tell you why. First of all, he went to Texas. You know, I've been rooting for the Texans since they got Quentin Ewers. Shout out to Texas. But so in Texas, he had eight and a half tackles for loss, 5 sacks last year. Not a lot, right? It's pretty good. But you know, you're playing with other dogs. You're playing with other guys on that line that are pro rating. The reason why I have him winning is because I'm trying to look at the situation. I look at the Neil Hunter, right? I look at Hunter from the Vikings, whatever, and he's not starting. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be tough for him to do it. I'm looking at Latu from the Colts, and I'm like, you know what? He might be the best player on that D line, if not second best. So he's gonna get a lot of attention. So I don't think he's gonna win it. But when I look at the Seahawks, they just got Mike McDonald from the Ravens. The defensive coordinator from the Ravens the last 2 years. I don't know if nobody know this. Carl, help me out in the comments. I'm gonna butcher his name. I'm calling Justin M from the Ravens. Led all D tackles and sacks with 13 last year. His career high before that was 5.5 sacks. Right? Mike McDonald wasn't there when he had 5.5 sacks. So Mike McDonald gets there, he gets 13 sacks. My boy Byron Murphy also a D tackle. The last time I got him having double-digit sacks, if not double-digit sacks, maybe 9. But listen to this. The last time a DT rookie had 10 sacks was Sue, and he won Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. The last time somebody had 9 was Aaron Donald. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year. So when a DT is scratching around that double-digit sack line as a rookie, he's gonna get that award. So I'm predicting that he's gonna get around 9 to 10 sacks this year. I got Byron Murphy the second.
Oh, snap. What's going on? There we go. I'm popping in and out. I'm having technical difficulties like them up, but we good.
Here we go.
I'm not mad at it, Joe. But like I said, man, I think Quinyon gonna be all over that field this year. And again, it makes a difference when you see how the secondary played last season. The secondary for the Philadelphia Eagles was so bad last year. People are looking to see how it's like. We talk about the offense all day. We talk about the coaching all day. But one thing that a lot of people haven't been talking about is how that secondary looked. The secondary was probably the weakest part of the entire team last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, like, we know the offense is going to be there, or we expect the offense to be there. We know Jalen Carter is on that defensive line, but they really looking in the secondary. Who's going to come out in that secondary and make plays? Who's going to come out there and, and really disrupt things? We know we got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, but, you need another guy on that outside. You need another guy on the inside. You need younger talent. I think if he comes in and makes that type of, that type of explosion defensively, gets deflections, gets interceptions, I think you'll have it in the back. Now, you're right. If a defensive tackle go out there and get 10 sacks, we have a different conversation. Because you're right. If it's like that and it's up in the air, they're gonna go with the defensive tackle. I think even defensive player of the year, that's how it's gonna go. If it's a guy getting a ton of sacks like that, probably not gonna go with the secondary guy unless it's like a Deron Bland, who didn't win it anyway last year, right? So you do have a point there. But I just think Quinyon is going to be so effective. And I don't see your guy having that type of year, man. I think he's gonna be good. But 9.5, 10 sacks, that's lofty.
And you see what he did with D tackle?
You said what?
You see what this coach did with this last D tackle from the Ravens I just mentioned,
Yeah,
from 5.5 to 13.
I gotta see.
And they got a good defense too. They got a lot of nice pieces on there, especially in the secondary. But here's the thing with your boy. You have Slay. All right, you have Slay, who's y'all best corner. First of all, he ain't the best corner on this team. So how you gonna win defensive rookie of the year? You know what I mean? Now, Will Anderson, he was a team. Now, so I look at Slay. You got Slay. You also drafted another cornerback. They got not mentioned also. You
Cooper
got
DeJean.
two cornerbacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned your boy CJ Gardner-Johnson. So I feel like people are gonna, CJ don't get he's gonna get a lot of credit if the secondary gets back to where it was when he was there.
And if he's leading the league in picks, like if he's got that type of, if he's doing that, but if he's playing, and CJ a little injury prone too. CJ a little injury prone
he got hurt
too.
last year.
So we'll see. I get what you're saying.
Man, I'm just glad Taylor Heineke ain't throwing it to him.
Y'all gonna give him the ball at the end of the day. But to quickly respond to that, not the best DB on the team, but I think it's a good chance he'll look like it. Because again, he's going to be moved all around the field. He's going to play that left. He's going to play that slot. He's going to come off the edge. You're going to see him everywhere. And he's replacing, as Tomo just said, Cranberry. He's going to be out there shifting into that spot from time to time, spelling for Isaiah Rodgers. So I just think him playing everywhere is going to give him the award, especially if he's able to put the numbers behind it. That impact you're going to see. Especially God forbid an injury. That impact of him. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the outside. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the inside. Now I'm gonna blitz. Now I'm gonna do this. Fangio's gonna use him somewhere everywhere. So, and they say he's looking great in camp. So, could be some Eagles bias in there. It could be, but I got Quinyon. But if it goes to a defensive tackle, I mean, I understand.
That's good. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.